G'day, guys. Sorry about that break there. We're getting back into the swing of things. We get into our TVT. First TVT for the day.
Yeah, there's been a few on today, but we haven't managed to catch any, so it's good to finally nab one
It is.
in the
Yeah.
bottom position. It's the Purple Terran. We haven't seen him yet today. It's QXE.
It is. This guy making it all the way to Premier, prolonging his retirement that he's been talking about. Or hiatus, I guess. Retirements don't exist in Starcraft.
Yep.
And in the top left, oh, yeah, this guy. We've seen him a lot today. We saw him a lot yesterday. This is Roots Iaguz.
Woo!
Now, he's beaten and been beaten by QXC probably as many times.
Yeah,
So,
they have a bit of a back and forth, really.
They do. And letting you guys know with full disclosure that in about 40 minutes I need to leave. I didn't think that... I thought starting at 9:30 that this thing would be done by like 2 or 3. Nope.
No.
We're heading up to the 8-hour mark now, and unfortunately I didn't attest for that. I gotta hit the shops before they close, otherwise I literally have no food for dinner or for the week. So I gotta do that.
Yeah, important to feed yourself.
It is, yes. I ate a thing of strawberries my last bit of food, and I gotta eat. Like, I obviously couldn't shop yesterday because I was in Sydney, and I couldn't shop today because I've been casting since 9:30, and shops don't open till 11. So
Yeah.
it's just the way it's lined up. So, but fortunately, to take my place with the wonderful Zeph, with the biggest, sexiest Terran brain in the whole world, Death will be joining as the co-caster for the rest of this.
Oh, yes. Should be pretty awesome. That guy is a magical fountain of knowledge when it comes to Terran, so it'll be a delight to listen to, no doubt.
Actually, like, every time he opens an orifice, Terran knowledge pours out of it.
Sure does. Alright,
Does.
so a CC first here from QXC. Iaguz going for a Rax, followed by a Gas.
Mhm.
And yeah, similar follow-up from QXC to a CC first.
Guys, don't be concerned. The stream will not end. It will continue on. We'll have Death as a commentator, and Fezza will continue to spectate. So it'll stay the same quality, and the casting might get us a little bit more analytical and a little bit more less Maynardy. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, this will be around. Even if it wasn't, guys, there's still like another 3 streams going on at the moment, so rest assured you'd still see the rest of the games. There's not too many left either.
No, there's only a couple. It's really frustrating. I hate leaving towards the end of a tournament, especially when there's only so few best of threes left. But
Yeah.
if I don't get food, I will actually not eat tomorrow. I will have no breakfast, no lunch, no dinner, and that is not very acceptable.
Yeah, I think Bly actually was AFK for quite a bit, so Bly vs Zanster still hasn't even started. It might have actually just started like 5 minutes ago or something, so there'll be that match going on as well. So the victor of that match versus the victor of this match. Then Kane and Snoot are waiting rather in the losers and grand finals
winning.
respectively.
They've been winning for a long time.
They have been winning.
They got tiger blood.
For sure, it's a lot of matches to be playing, especially from like EU and whatnot. Time zone is a bit ridiculous at the moment.
Yeah, it's a bit gross. In EU, it'd be like 6 or 7 a.m. by now, for sure.
Yeah, and they've been up since what?
And they've
like
been up since midnight.
1 or 2.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe even earlier.
So we've got a Cloaked Banshee coming out for Iaguz here. Not sure QXC.
He's dropping a starport. It'll probably be once he detects the Viking, the Banshee, he'll be making a Viking here and defending like that. The EVA for the turret, obviously, and also upgrades. He'll be able to lock it down against this Banshee. But yeah, I mean, if Iaguz's Banshee controls a little bit better than we've seen in the last few games, he'll be just fine. That scan there, QXC. We'll be seeing a Viking pretty quickly from him, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I gotta make sure he has the defense for it. Only a few Marines out to defend against it otherwise, and with a bit of micro you can actually get rid of those Marines. So yeah, there we go. There's the turrets, there's the Viking, and he should be actually totally fine against this. Turrets will be done in time.
They'll be up in time. So he's got one going down in the natural, and yeah, the main will be covered.
Yep. be pretty sweet from here. And Iaguz is probably going to be looking at an expansion of his own in not too long. And there we go. There's a CC on the low ground. Denies one of the gas building here, actually, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, a little bit annoying. With the detection range of that turret, the Viking can get some hurt on. Whoa. So be careful with that Banshee.
Yeah, for sure. Send that home and repair it before he comes back. QXC's covered himself very nicely here. Oh, he's going to get it.
Yep. Nice pick up there.
Yeah.
Only lost a few SCVs, so it's a good trade for QXC, not so much for Iaguz.
So Iaguz is the first to move into that siege tank production. Got a bunch of Marines moving out already, so he might rally the siege tank down with it. It looks like it is indeed lined up to go towards QXC's base. Start with a contain and then maybe move forward a little bit using this Banshee to his advantage. Nice turret placement. He just can't really find a good angle. This is his high ground vision for the moment.
Another catch.
Wow. That's not so good.
Not so good indeed. Iaguz has spent a lot of gas into this Banshees that haven't really done a whole lot at all.
Yep.
QXC, however, Vikings don't cost as much gas. He invested in Cloak as well, so... I mean, this push from Iaguz is reasonably scary. He's got a siege tank in it. He's coming up to that natural. QXC's going to have his own siege tank shortly, but not just yet. There it is, coming out there.
Yeah, look at that Widowmine placement there. I don't think Iaguz knows about that, does he?
He'll know if he goes anywhere near it, and you can't really micro away from it either. Oh god.
Oh. Whoa. That kind of shuts down this push completely.
Yeah.
There's nothing else he can do here. Beautiful placement by QXC.
Yeah, very nicely done.
Yeah, now he actually has an advantage. Like, he could probably push back a little.
I just never make Widow Mines in TVT. I think that's definitely worth it.
Certainly. So Stim just starting up for both these guys. Banshee's still trying to find places to do some damage. And he's picking up SCVs. Yep.
Yeah, he's getting a few, but I mean, for 3 Banshees, he's got maybe 6 or 7 SCVs. Let's have a look at the workers killed. Yeah, 6 for 3 Banshees with Cloak. Not a good trade in any world.
No, I think he's spent maybe 3 scans getting them as well, so there's that on top of it, but they've certainly not done as much as you would have hoped. It would also be really nice if, even if they didn't do much damage, he at least kept them. Because then, you've got them later on. If your opponent's got a siege line, you can sneakily pick off a siege tank here and there or something. But, not going to happen here for Iaguz. He's going into a 3rd CC, some extra racks, getting his macro well and truly underway here. And, other than that, it's more or less even.
Yeah, I mean, the army supplies are in QXC's favor. He's got an upgrade advantage, but Stim's about the same, but he's going to have +1 for quite a while longer than Iaguz. And yeah, I mean, with this push, he could definitely put some hurt on if he wants to push at all. If he wants to just lock down a 3rd, but. He's going to make that. So yeah, no, he's going to push and he's going to make that 3rd CC behind him. Iaguz moving out into the middle of the map as well, going to confirm that this is happening from QXC. He'll need to stim away if he wants to save his Marines. Yeah,
needs to find himself a siege up position to make it a little trickier for QXC to move forward and put any hurt onto him. He's already got the high ground advantage here. QXC though has quite a few more Vikings. He has 3, and okay, Iaguz actually has none. I thought he had at least 1 out.
No, and actually when you're Marine Siege against Marine Siege and one guy has Vikings, the guy with the Vikings is in such a better spot. The best way for Iaguz to spot and get that siege tank range, because the siege tanks shoot further than they can see, is with medevac spotting and with Vikings and that sort of thing. But the Vikings of Iaguz will come out, sorry, the medevacs of Iaguz will come out and the Vikings will shoot them down.
They certainly will, and Iaguz is already forced to pick up some of his siege tanks and move back a little bit more. And QXC is just going to edge further and further forward. The thing that Iaguz has got going for him, though, is that 3rd CC. So he's got decent SCV production going at the moment. Coming up to finishing that that +1, sorry. QXC, oh, actually, QXC already has it. Okay,
yeah, +1's already finished. Like I said, he's had that upgrade, and he's going to have combat shield upgrade for quite a while longer as well. That's extra 5 hit points. Each Marine makes a big deal in the grand scheme of things. QXC, I'm not sure if he's aware of this 3rd. No, he's not. So he could definitely pressure it if he knew it was there.
Yeah, we've got some Marines of Iaguz actually moving around the side of the map with a couple of medevacs, looking to do some damage. We'll see if he actually finds any way to attack him because there are siege tanks and marines waiting in the natural. Maybe the main he might have a bit of better luck in. Looks like he can deny the third base of QXC though.
Yeah.
Endless
He's
scanning.
gonna at least hold it for a little bit. Now he knows all about it, and I guess sending some marines down there, you know, smartly setting some marines down there because he knows that it is in huge threat from QXC's tank pressure here. Nice spread from Iaguz.
Yeah, he's got actually a really good conquer around this whole area. So while QXC is inconveniently sitting here, it stops Iaguz from moving out, but he's not really going to be able to move in either. Eventually, he'll just have to pick up and leave because Iaguz will have way too much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it though. He's going to move out with the rest of his force.
He's unsieged. It looks like he kind of wants to go for a big flank here, and he does. Here he goes, unsieged, stimming in for the win. Can he get it done? It's not enough here from QXC. He's going to definitely clean it up.
Yeah, he's going to kill all of this, in fact, and getting a few siege tanks is really nice for Iaguz in that scenario.
Yeah, but I mean, still similar army supplies. QXC still had more before that attack, and he's going to stim in and attack this third. Iaguz coming back, though. He sees it happening.
9 siege tanks to 5 though, and only 2 are here with this force, so QXC definitely having to pick up and get out of here. Might drop into the main. Iaguz running his reinforcements over there as quickly as possible.
There's a drop in the main and not enough marines in the main to deal with it. QXC putting some real pressure onto the Gimli Terran.
Iaguz picks up drops, trying to drop onto those. Oh, pulling the SCVs to try and draw some of the fire away, and he's actually not doing very well at cleaning up the siege tanks. He's really struggling here, but he will get it.
And when Iaguz's medevacs boosted in, the Marines killed a couple as well. They were very low hit points.
Yeah, he's just lost 22 SCVs, so QXC is now up 63 to 38 SCVs in this match. Iaguz has the siege tank lead, but that's not a lot when your opponent is also up an upgrade.
Yeah, indeed. Iaguz has a pretty scary army, mainly with a siege tank count. They're unupgraded, and he's going up into a siege. He's going to lose a lot of Marines.
He is, but he's getting rid of more siege tanks. The spread from QXC is really good.
Yeah, not too bad here. A lot of siege tanks from Iaguz hitting very, very hard. A Marine ball would evaporate to a siege line like that. Oh, he's going to catch them on the retreat. No, a little bit of jukes here from both players. Scans, many TVTs like chess.
I feel like QXC just has such a solid position. He's very good with the placement of his units. He's always got something going on, and I was trying to think, can Iaguz drop or something? But no, he's got turrets everywhere. He's got siege tanks to defend for drops, whereas Iaguz has literally nothing to defend against this kind of thing. He's completely naked. Yeah,
and QXC's got a Doom drop prepared here. It looks like for the natural, and so is Iaguz. Oh god, this is going to get awkward.
Yeah, this is one of the worst spots to try and get rid of in your natural. He might actually just lose the CC. I don't think he can stop it.
No,
is there a repair or anything? No, he's just going to let it die. See if he can get in here and clean the rest of it up.
And Iaguz, however, going for a drop into the main, opting to go for the production more than for anything. And this third CC in big trouble. I think QXC is actually going to bring him down to 1 base here.
Yeah, he certainly is. QXC getting the much better end of the exchange here. He's got way more army. 160 supply to 88.
GG.
There we go.
And well played from QXC there.
Very convincing
now,
game one.
We have to do something that's a little bit awkward. Where we might... no, we'll go into the second game.